Hello, hello. So glad to be here. I'm Carissa from Change Your Finances, where I believe that women can women who manage their finances wisely and courageously can make such a difference in their families. They can build up their families, they can stand in the gap in their communities, and they can honor God. So I'm happy to be here. I wanted to just address something real quick that I've gotten a lot of comments on lately, and that is, how do I save up for a large expense, like a home repair or something? And I wanted to give you a couple of the tips that I've used to do that. But I would love it if you say hi and tell me where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, just tag replay so I can follow up with you afterwards. But when you're saving up for a large expense, let's use a home repair. And if you guys have a home repair you're saving for, tell me below. I'd love to know. There's a couple things that you can do so that you can save up for it, okay? Because no one wants to go into debt for a home repair. And the smart way is to save up money. So how do we do that? First, you need to know how much it is. Okay, so I always say, look at the total amount. And so maybe call a couple contractors, kind of get an idea of how much that repair is going to be. And so then we have a total amount to work for. Second is, once you figure that out, now we need to figure out, like, how soon is this repair going to happen? Is it going to happen next summer? Is it going to are we going to be good for 18 months? When is this repair going to need to happen? Okay, so we already know approximately how much it is. We need to know how long we have before the repair has to be done, and then I want you to work your way backwards. So because I don't do math easily, let's say it's $10,000 and you have 10 months. Okay, so that would break down into, I have to save $1,000 a month for the next 10 months. And to be able to do that, to be able to pay cash for it, because I know it's going to be about $10,000 of a repair, and I have, 10 months. So it'll be next, October or something that you do that. So that is one way to do it. But how do you come up with that extra money? You need to be on a budget. And if you are on a budget, whenever you're working towards a big money goal, whether you're saving up for something or you're paying off debt, you want to have your regular expenses as low as possible, because that gives you some margin to work with. But the more intentional you are about saying, okay, this is what my budget is for my regular expenses, and then I do have extra money that I can save up for this expense, this home repair, then you're able to stick to it and meet those savings goals. Another way you can do, I'm going to give you a worksheet real quick, okay? This is 29 ways to slash overspending. So this will help you look at where you're spending and figure out, can I spend less, right? Can I spend less on doing that? And if you need some more ways to save up that, if even $1,000 a month in our example, it's a $10,000 repair, right? And we have 10 months to do it. So we've broken it down to $1,000 a month. If that feels like a lot, then I want to give you, these are 15 proven ways that will give you savings, money in your bank account right away. You can do them over 15 days. And we just did this a few weeks ago, a couple months ago, where we did this ladies savings challenge. And some women in there saved hundreds of dollars a month. Some saved even a couple $1,000s. So if you want to get that, that's at changeyourfinances.com/LSC for Ladies Savings Challenge. And those are 15 ways that you can save money quickly to help save money for that repair. Anyone have a big repair coming up in the next few months? So to do that, again, we take the total amount, figure out, maybe it's calling a couple contractors, maybe it's getting an estimate on it. And then we work backwards, like when does the repair have to be done and how much do I have to save per month? That's the best way I've found. But if you need extra money, use that worksheet, 29 ways to help you slash overspending. That will help you just kind of look at your budget and see where you're at with it. And then also, if you need more money, definitely check out the Lady Savings Challenge at this link. And that will really, those are 15 proven ways to get you money quick in your bank account. So another way, if you need some extra income, if that all seems like that's, Carissa, that's a lot of money that I have to save up for, and I have debt and I have other things I'm saving for, earning extra money on the side is always a great plan. And it doesn't take much to earn, in our example, $1,000 a month. You can do so many things. So I just dropped in a link on different ways that you can earn some extra money from home. But the point is to be really intentional about, okay, how much is it going to be? How long do I have to save up for it? And then being intentional with my finances now. So if you guys need help with a budget or whatever, let me give you, if I can find it. I don't have it here. I will type it in afterwards. Actually, let me see. Wasn't prepared for this, but if you guys need help with a budget, because I find having a budget is like a roadmap. So if I really want to get to that repair, that house repair, and I want to pay cash for it so I don't have to take on any more debt, then having a budget where you are nailed down on all your expenses so you can get them as low as possible, and then you can save even more money. Let me just give you let me give you my, and I don't have it handy. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me give you my class on budgeting, and this is the easiest way I found to set up a budget that is a way that you can really stick to and make it easy to stick to each month. So there's that. But let me tell you, let me address something. If I have a large house repair, a large repair that I'm saving up for, and then I'm also paying down debt, like I get this question a lot, and tell me if it's you. If you struggle with this, give me a thumbs up or something. Do I pay down debt? Do I save? How do I do this? How do I, right? Is that something you guys struggle with? So if you're struggling, if you are paying down debt and you do have this large repair coming up, the first rule of thumb is to not go into any more debt. Okay? We don't want to make the hole any bigger. We don't want to go further down into debt. So if you have this repair that needs to be done and it needs to be done quickly, and so you need to come up with the money, then what I would recommend is putting your debt snowball on hold, just paying the minimum payments for right now and putting all that extra money to saving up quickly, okay? Because you're not going to lose any ground if you keep paying the minimum payments and you pay cash for that upcoming repair, right? If you attack the debt and you're also trying and you don't have any money and you have to take out more money, like you're losing out there too, right? Does that make sense? So if you're trying to juggle the debt and save for a large repair, then and the repair is like immediate. We have to do this pretty soon, If it can wait a couple years and focus on the debt, does that make sense? And so if you need to pause your debt snowball or how fast you're paying down your debt, then do that, because the goal is not to go into any more debt, right? We don't want to do that. So I've given you several resources. I've given you, let me go through them again. This is a worksheet, and it's in the comments, a worksheet that will help you just kind of reevaluate, am I overspending in certain areas and what to do about it. Then if you need some proven ways to save money, check out my Lady Savings Challenge. It's videos, it's a workbook, it's just bonus content that will help you save money each month. And you can do that super quickly. So check that out. That's at changeyourfinances.com/LSC for Ladies Savings Challenge. And then if you need some extra income, bringing in some extra income, you can go to changeyourfinances.com, ways to earn extra money from home. And then if you need help with a budget, take my class. Now's the perfect time. Everyone's setting up a budget, but this will really help you nail down your savings goals, because when I have been set up with a budget and I'm able to stick to it, which this is the easiest method I've ever seen to set up a budget, to stick to it, that's when I really am able to reach my savings goals. It's when I am not in control of my money, when I'm not following a good budget and money's coming in, going out, that I struggle with meeting a savings goal. And even to this point, if I get a little bit off, my budget for a few months, I remember a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now, when I moved, like moving is crazy. And so I got off track for about a month and a half. And for those months, I didn't save any or save much money because I wasn't on top of it. Does that make sense? You have to be on top of it to save the money, to be intentional with what you have coming in and then what you need to save. So let me just recap the couple steps that I've found help you really save for a big repair. And that's get an estimate about how much it's going to be, figure out when it actually really needs to be done, and then work your way backwards. So in our example, we had a $10,000 repair over 10 months. That means I need to save $1,000 a month. Check out all these resources that I gave you to help you save that $1,000 a month. And if you have any questions, reach out to me, send me a message by DM, comment on this video. But I would love to help you save the money, help you reach that goal. And I just want to tell you that you can absolutely do it. You can absolutely save up for a huge, large repair and pay cash for it. You don't have to go back into debt. You don't have to go further into debt. You can do it. And those are the steps that I have found to help you. If you need any other resources or anything, feel free to reach out. But you guys have a great day. I will talk to you again soon, and have fun saving money.